Hello, my name is Daniel Hillard. I am a fun-loving voice actor who lives in San Francisco and has 3 wonderful kids, Lydia, Chris, and little Natalie, and my beautiful wife Miranda. You know, we're not perfect. We fight a lot. See, I'm more of a laid-back, impulsive kind of guy and she's more structured, you know, like the military. She needs things planned out, you know, written down. But I just go with the flow. I think life's too short to worry about all that stuff. You gotta take chances, you know, live a little. Well, recently I threw this over-the-top surprise birthday party for my son. I hired a magician, a clown, a juggler, fire eaters, 20 costumed characters from the local children's theater company. It was awesome. But Miranda was furious. How could you do this to me? You know I hate surprises. And what am I gonna say to the nosy neighbor ladies? You ruined my big dinner party. You are a selfish, thoughtless lout. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. Don't you get it? I want a divorce. And that's when I lost my kids. The court gave her full custody and me, I got visitation on weekends only. Now I love my kids more than anything in the world. Being apart from them, it just tears me up inside. I would do anything to spend more time with them. Well, one day I found out that Miranda was looking for a housekeeper. So I had a great idea. My makeup artist brother Frank, he's a genius. He can transform people into anyone they want to be. So I told him my idea. At first he thought I was crazy, but then he said, you know what? If anyone can pull this off, it's you. So he got to work. He put me in a wig, makeup, padding. I look like an old British nanny. I even got a name, Euphegenia Doubtfire. I went to Miranda's house and nailed the interview. She hired me on the spot. As Mrs. Doubtfire, I became the perfect nanny. I cleaned the house, cooked delicious meals, helped the kids with their homework, set boundaries. Things I couldn't do as Daniel, but as Mrs. Doubtfire, it was easy. I even got the kids to eat their vegetables. Their father was a lovable goofball, but he couldn't get them to eat anything green. But they called me Mrs. D. They loved me. And I loved them. And it broke my heart to leave each night. But there were other complications. Miranda started seeing this guy named Stu. He was a doctor. Very cute. Tall, dark, handsome. I didn't like him. Not only was he a threat to my undercover operation, I was also insanely jealous. So I tried to sabotage him. I put laxatives in his food, put itching powder in his shoes, put a love bug in his sports car. All these things that made him look bad, not dangerous. I was the good guy. I was the nanny. I had to do these things. And things got even crazier when Daniel, the voice actor, landed a gig at a restaurant. I had to flip-flop between being Daniel and Mrs. Doubtfire. One night I went to the bathroom and transformed in between serving dishes at the kids' table and entertaining the birthday boy at the next. It was exhausting. Then disaster struck. My mask slipped off in front of Miranda. She fired me on the spot. I lost my kids again. I went back to court and I lost. I had no visitation rights. I was devastated. But you know what? In the end, Miranda saw how hard I tried. How much I loved her kids. She realized that Daniel, the divorced dad, wasn't so bad after all. She let me have the kids every other weekend. And that meant more to me than anything else. You know, sometimes being a single dad is tough, but I know one thing, none of it matters if you don't have love. Because wherever there's love, there's hope. Hey, kids, I'm here. I know things can get tough. Sometimes parents have to separate, but that doesn't mean they love you any less. In fact, my love for you will never change, no matter what. Good night.